Bonjour la classe. Okay, a few technical difficulties at the beginning of this Zoom. So aujourd'hui, c'est mercredi, le 2 décembre. Make sure that you check in on a Google form for today. There is no Zoom if you're watching this video. That is because you are a French 2 student on a G2 day. And so for today, I'm actually meeting with my French 1 students. I know it's messy, but I thank you for your patience. Usually we meet on Zoom on Mondays and Thursdays and every other Wednesday. That's just because of how my schedule works. So for today, though, the Zoom it's a short day. It's a mercredi, it's Wednesday. So we're on a 2-hour delay. The schedule is very different. I'm only going to be spending the first like 10 minutes with the French 1 students. So if you do need to speak to me on Zoom, then today, mercredi le 2 décembre, you can come in around 3:10 and 3:15 and speak to me about whatever is troubling you, whatever you want to check over with me. Okay. If not, if I can't answer your query at that point, then just drop me an email. I'd love to help you if I can. Just a heads up on the whole Zoom issue, the whole Zoom when we do, when we don't. I say that we meet on Mondays and Thursdays, but actually tomorrow I cannot meet with you. So Thursday, the 3rd of December, you will see when you sign in to PowerSchool on my page that there is no Zoom. I am going to leave you a video lesson to do tomorrow with an associated activity. So you still need to check in on a Google form. You always need to do that within the first 5-10 minutes of class. And then usually we Zoom on those days, but not tomorrow because I already had a day booked off for my midwife's appointment, which was booked off over a month ago. So before knowing any of this, what was going to happen. So anyway, just make sure you're paying attention on PowerSchool. I put very clearly what you need to do. You should always be looking. Let me show you. Actually, maybe not that, maybe this one. You should always be looking down here at the bottom where it says 6th period only, and I will update for you that information, okay? Because you are functioning differently to the rest of the French 2 students as 6th period. So just make sure you're always checking this so that you know, no matter what else it might say up here for the rest of French 2, come here, check, tells you generally what we're doing, and then 6th period, just double check, yes, I'm signing in, but today there's a recorded Zoom lesson, okay? So let me go back to what you are working on for the rest of class today. Today I want to keep it similar to our study days. So you are going to choose one activity to do to work on today. What you absolutely need to be doing is making sure that you are finishing off anything from this week that you haven't. So for example, on Monday, we did some lecture lundi reading, but I don't think we had enough time really to finish that off. So if you know that you didn't, then continue reading in French, about maybe 10 minutes, and update your reading log. So for today, 100%, you need to make sure that this gets done. And even if you did do it on Monday, that's still another option for you to do today. Reading for enjoyment, reading for pleasure. You could also go back and review classwork that we've done, things maybe not even from your class, from a different class period, or grammar, things that we've been learning recently. This is extra important because in the next couple of weeks, no, next week, we have finals. And as far as I'm aware, the schedule hasn't changed. So next week on Thursday, just checking, next week on Thursday, we have our French final, 6th period. So it's never anything that you need to study up for. But if you are weak in certain areas, or you do feel lacking in confidence because you've for some reason been missing things, or you just want to go back over to develop your confidence, then I would recommend that you review vocabulary and grammar, the things that we've recently been looking at. Because this year, in the conditions that we're in, I'm going to do our final as an exam. So you do need to brush up on some of those things. Or you could also do it through watching a video. So you could go onto my YouTube channel and watch one from the past few weeks. You could watch one from not even just your level. You could watch a French 1 video. You could watch a French 3 video if you want. They're all there for practice. So if you're done with your dictée, you could do a different dictée. You could watch special person interviews from French 1. Like, I really don't mind, because all of this is great input. So anyway, choose something from this choice board. You're not going to tell me in the chat on Zoom, because we're not on Zoom. I just trust that you are going to do it, and you know, take French seriously, so that you need to be learning it every single day. Otherwise, you're going to fall behind. So have fun with today's lesson, and I will not see you tomorrow, but I will see you soon. À la prochaine.